Always on time. We are always on time. Welcome to Cars and Coffee, the special auction featurette. We're going to rename it the pre-auction featurette. Welcome aboard. Glad to see you're all here. This is Turbo Timbo, aka Colt Check of Slot Car Investigation. I got my brother over there getting sick at the office table. Oh, he's got an ocular migraine now. It's settled it into a major migraine. Hey Ted, good to see everybody on board. Actually, the photograph looks better than the live shot. Oh. Anyway, yo, Ted, thanks for coming last night. Okay. Or last Thursday. James Reeves. The Reeves guy's back. All right. I got this angle because I'm going to go back and forth with the. What's that big light? It's always something. I got to switch areas because Ryan's not here today. This is the auction featurette on Wednesday afternoons at 1 o'clock. And guess what, Robert? I started right at 1. I start and then we end. We're going to get about 15 minutes per car, wrap this baby up. It's going to be a good live stream today. We've got some nice cars, really nice slot cars. And I've done my homework. Oh, everybody's coming on board. Yep. We got Mark, got Ted, we got Big Mark Buck from Canada, right? But for those that are new, and I got 15 here, those that are new, I'm Turbo Timbo, aka Colt Chick. And Colt Chick of Slot Car Investigation. And what I do is these guys started it. I didn't. This wasn't my idea. This was Ryan and Brian's
idea. It's never
idea.
your idea. Oh my God! I think I'm gonna throw up.
Todd's driving. Hopefully he's driving. Or Karen's driving. Oh, Todd's driving. He's watching. James Murray, yo. But for those that are newbies to the show, to the stream, what we came up with, Brian goes out and get these phenomenal collections from slot car collectors and purchases them outright, and then turns around and wants to get them back out to the public, back out to the newbie, the novice, the collector, the hoarder, whatever you want to call the slot car. Colt Check, the nut stalker. Anyway, so what we do is I get to investigate the cars themselves. Instead of when you see these online at other places, they just kind of throw the car out there and throw some information out and then you try to bid on it. But what I've done, because I just take an objective opinion, because we know my mantra. I'll get that out. Everybody knows my mantra. But I don't know slot cars. I don't like slot cars. I don't buy slot cars, but I can drive slot cars, right, Don? So what I do is, I don't have any favorites. Ted, he has his favorites, see? Ted likes to set up his favorites, and then everybody has their opinion, but I don't care for slot cars, so I get to look at them historically. I get to look at them artistically. I get to break them down. I get to see what I'm seeing here online, or at Etsy or eBay or Amazon, or just out there in Worth Point and all these other areas and places. Ted won't be down this week. He just said, actually, and Ted, we have to talk, Ted. I need, I'll get to that in a second, but just, no, I don't, Kevin. So I tear him down, and then somebody, there was Mark Buck. They noticed my hat I was wearing one time, and so he nicknamed me Colt Check, the slot car investigator. And then they put this picture together, and here's the original Colt Check meeting somebody that you might know. Oh, that's a classic. One of you guys made this up and sent it to the show. So I keep my hat and I do I don't even know what slot cars are. You got it, Rich. I don't. But Ted, Okay, you'll answer it this time? All right. Maybe I shouldn't, because I'll talk in code. I'd like to get a chassis that was in the blue streak. I call it the blue fuzz or the blue streak. Blue haze. And I want to get that engine because I want to put it into my burn mobile. So can you fix something up that I can use that to put in my burn mobile? But I will call you and we'll discuss that at greater length. All right. So, did you have any other big announcements that you remember that phone call?
No, it's all yours.
We're all good? All right, we're good.
It's your show, okay?
What I'm going to do is for SV, I'm just waiting to make sure everybody's on, because then I'll start off the Blue Bomber. The Blue Bomber, is that what you call it, the Blue Bomber? I call it the Blue Streak, that thing was...
Hey, how you doing?
All right. What was I saying?
Who's this?
This is the show. This is the stream. We have 6 cars.
Yeah,
And clarify this on Thursday nights with ProTinkerToys.com. We have auction from 6 to 7, which we auction 6 cars that Brian has. Either it's from estate sales or auction sales or collector's sale or what have you. We take 6 of those cars and we auction them off to get them out into the public. And we review them prior to that. You get an opportunity to look at this auction featurette and determine which ones you want to have an interest in to watch us from 6 to 7 Thursday nights. And then from 7 to 8.
Oh, okay. I thought it said Florida.
Yeah,
okay.
today, yeah, Brian's the producer today, and we're already in the tank. And then we have race night from 7 to 8. And then we have, I'd like to commentate again. We had some really bad commentators last week, but so let's get into this. So enough of me, and I want to see if I can do this here. I'm gonna flip this around because we're gonna look at. Ooh, no, I can't do that. That's not what I want to do. Where's the switcher? Oh, there it is. Okay. Here's what we're gonna be looking at today, and this is what's gonna be auctioned off. Can you guys hear me? Okay. There's Kolchak, the slot car investigator, in a '66 Mustang.
Are you Cliff Sanders?
But here we go. This is what we're auctioning off today, or looking at today. We're going to look at these. Clint, don't start practicing. And for the group here, these are the 6 cars. We'll start here, work our way through. This is going to be quite a show, though, because I found some fascinating stuff. And whenever I say I Kolchak, that I always show the picture of Kolchak. Kolchak means investigating. But these are the 6. Clint's already practicing. Oh my gosh. I'm everything today, so I'm going to put that right there. That's what we're going to look at. And I'm going to try to bring the camera down somehow and move it around because SVR likes it that way. So let's see what we can do. And then I'm going to turn this thing. Yeah, we are raw. This is a very cheap production. It's like B movies. Minimal budget. But what I do is I take the car then, bring it over here, try to find a spot. Of course, I'm doing this while I'm reaching around. We're going to start right off, though. Let's get right into it. We're not going to labor because I got some surveys I want you guys you can help me with. Get this thing to angle right. There we go. Ryan's gone today. He had another situation come up that he had to help someone, and so he's out today. He'll be back tomorrow, but he's out today, and so Brian switched his shed time. Instead of being at the workshop shed, he's down here at the store to help out, and then we're going to go ahead with this auction featurette today. Hopefully this will work out. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions. Always please let me know. Because again, you know me, I'm just the artist. I like to look at the history, the color, the line, how it's all put together, and go from there. Let me see if I can get this to work better for me. And then we auction these off on Thursday nights from 6 to 7. And I'm trying to do everything. I have to do everything. Camera work, production, lighting, cinematography, gaffer. And that's why it's hard to do this at times. But we got some real gems today, guys, and I found out some really cool stuff. Because I like to cold check.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, you'll see a lot of that picture. And yes, I have my coffee. It's all set up here. I have my AFX coffee. Put that like that, if maybe. Actually, I have a sip.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So, Ted, if anybody has any interest, like James Murray says, let's get this party on the going, all right? Here we have, oops, where's my other glove? And I wear gloves and stuff because otherwise everybody talks about my fingers, and it gets old, so I glove them. And then I have one that's exposed. I have to have one exposed so I can read what's going on because nobody here to read or help. I'm everything. The producer, the reader. But I want to get some more input from you guys on some of these cars. And this is really a beaut. Tell Brian to keep it down. You got to keep it down. That really works, James. He has to conduct business, so I don't know how you could hear him over there because he's in the other. He's actually in the other department. So this is a massive building, and we have different departments, different offices. Let's get started. I want to watch my time. Okay, had enough intro. This is a beaut. Agreed to James? Okay, guys, you can't pick on him. This is a Tyco Pro.
Who?
Well, they say you're too loud over there.
Oh.
I don't know how you could be. I mean, the mic's over here. I didn't think you were loud. This is the Tyco Pro, and in the Tyco book, when do you get your new studio? I don't know, James. It's we're building it. We're working on it right now. And this is in the Tyco book. This is the only Pro Tyco that I have today with this lot, and this is a gem. There's some fascinating issues about the Pro Tyco, and it's in page 37 if you have the actual Tyco book. It's a Porsche 908 short nose. Check out that little section there. It's called a short nose, built 1970 to 1971 when I was cold checking it. This is the light blue, green, light blue obviously here in the green, and the number 2. And for those, again, that are new to the stream, this is what we do. I break these down and give you just an unprejudiced, objective view of these cars. And the prices vary. I try to give variations of prices, and sometimes I'm surprised by them. All right. Now, these specific, these decals are decals. They're not stickers. That's first and foremost to remember. These are not stickers. They are actual decals. And the decal part you can see with this one right here and here is a part of that overall decal. Okay. Oh, you guys are having a conversation. All right. Just like the one. Yeah. Are you reading that? Oh, did you read that? Oh.
I haven't had a chance.
James says, oh, yeah. I said that they're building my studio, but James goes, oh, yeah, building it just like the 132nd track.
Well, you know what? Oh, my gosh.
Hey, I'm just reading what they're saying. I'm not. And then something about coleslaw. Who is coleslaw? This is a beauty. This is a fascinating. Kevin's already wanted me to spin it. Just hold on, okay, guys? Man, oh, Clint, cool it. I will spin it. I just want you guys. Now, this is what's interesting, too. This is what's called a T-Pro black chassis. A T/Pro black tan chassis. This is, I think, fascinating with what I found out about it. And I will spin it. You guys are just impatient, but I will spin it. Got the numbers back in here where it was made. I thought I had that written down in there. Oh, I think it said made in Hong Kong, I think. Yeah, yep. Tyco Pro, it's made in Hong Kong. You can see that right there. I can't read what you told him to tell, James Reeves. Yeah, you keep saying coleslaw. I don't know who. I say coleslaw? Or cold check? All right, anyway. Look at that. Man, yep. Oh, it's so cool. Right there in Hong Kong. There it is again. What's that? Tyco. What it looks mint. It isn't. I think it's in good condition from what I was cold checking and saw online. This isn't good. This isn't good. First and foremost, I want to clarify some points here to watch for with this Tyco Pro is the windshields are clear, clean windshields, front and sides, and also the front headlights. Check out this. This is a glass casing over the headlight itself. There's the glass of the headlight and then the glass casing that goes over it, and it's all intact. Everything is intact here and here. Isn't that beautiful? Look at the windshield wipers at the top. I don't know what mint condition is. You guys do, but this from 1 to 5. I don't know what you would want to get if you guys want to do a survey real quick. That's an interesting question. I don't know. There's wiring here, but I don't see
What?
right there where the light would be. But there is wiring for the general circuitry of the blades. And this is, I got a nice close up there. But the headlight covers are really cool. It's almost like mint condition, but between 1 and 5, what would you guys give this actually? I'm going to spin it to the side. Back tires a little beat up back tires, but those can easily be replaced. They've been used, that's for sure. It seems like it. The coloring is still pretty good. The rear is really in nice shape. Okay, bring that around this way. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I have 4. Yeah, I'd think a 4. Anybody else? 4, 3 to 4. Okay. I threw the 1 to 5. I threw the 5 just to keep it easy. Just
What?
on that. So that's a 4. Yeah, that's a 4. Now another thing to watch for is the cuts. There are no cuts or shaves on the wheel wells, so everything's original. Nothing's been tampered. 93 out of 100. Okay, Rod. It's the survey's 1 to 5. Okay, Rod. Not 93 out of 100. Oh, check out the pipes are all intact here and here. This glass is gorgeous here, and then the door line. You can just see how it would open up. Closer. I just don't know how close I can get. Look at that. That is just, this windshield wipers on there is beautiful. And you can see through the back in here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. I'm trying. It's man, look at that. These decals are awesome. See, it goes fuzzy on me sometimes. I'm not sure why they're not specific enough, Turbo. What do you mean, Rod? I mean, not specific enough. Okay. Then look at that decal on the side there. 10 to 20%. I don't know what you guys. I can't get any closer, guys. Ted, help me. Here, I'll put it behind me. My goodness. This is kind of the sweetheart here, but let's spin it. It's time to look at that Tyco Pro. Oh, check out the wiring in there. Look at that wiring. The blades look good. Look at that connection there. Ready to spin it over, guys? You want me to spin it? They want me to spin it. Okay, here we go. Ooh, baby. I can't do it at an angle like I'm gonna have to do it upside down, Robert, so don't get mad at me. There. That's sweet. I'm gonna start doing it this way. I just can't do it upside the other way because it's just the way this camera's set up. That thing is in good shape. What do you think? Spinorama. Spin. Come to pop of my love. Oh. This is like Ted says, you pay the big bucks and then shelve it. It's ready to take off. Well, of course it's ready to take off because I did a little bit more, than cold checking. A little bit more. By the way, don't forget, guys, don't forget. For some of you, we sold some more too. They're flying off the shelf. Greenberg's Guide to Auto Slot Cars. Aurora Slot Cars. Sounds like a weed whacker. Okay, look at this. Is a great little photo. This is a great book. I'll promote it later. I'll do a full extensive commercial on it later because I got this camera's too close. I just slobbered off my. Okay, this is it. So get ready for this one on Thursday night. This is going to be up for sale. Now the average prices. Yeah, everybody's thinking these are. The value is determined by the buyer and who wants it. But I'll tell you right now, what I saw out there was about 89 to 99. 89. I was surprised because I don't know anything about Tyco Pros. And now that this spins, and what I was seeing out there, just the shell. But when I found out about the T-Pro black and tan chassis, I don't know if can't sell it right now. You guys want to meet back out the parking lot. But anyway, this was a couple of them online. You can check it out yourself. I've already checked a lot of this. One was averaging at $89.99. And of course the question is, well, did it sell? Don't know. But it seems like some others did. And/or these are rare too. Okay, that's the first one. The Tyco Porsche 908 short nose, 1970-71. Hey, yeah, James, you're out there in San Fran. 70 degrees, good weather. Be safe. Come back safely. All right, let's put that one away. We're going to put that one. Let's bring that baby up here. Put it right there. You guys can see them in the back and how I place them into deep container. There we go. And you can see my Kolchak notes. I got to get a little pad like Kolchak's. Okay, we're gonna. You know, a little pad. How he pulled his pad out. He'd write his. Yeah, it was a little bit. I have to get a special one. I think they sell them on eBay or Amazon called Kolchak notepads.
Yeah, really. Because I'm gonna buy them if they're there.
Okay, I don't think they are.
K-O-L.
Okay, you know, I'm busy here trying to. Oh boy. This is now we're back into the Aurora AFX, so we'll be doing all those with the Aurora, the Beers catalog. And
there's nothing.
Nothing? Okay, well then I'll just get probably a notepad. Put it in the box and ship it to me. Okay, guys, I can't just do that. You got this. This is another sweetheart, and this one is actually on page 41. Check it out for me, Ted. But it's page 41. This. I know I say this every time I talk about these cars, but Brian gets these collections, and this owner, these are all pre-owned, did a super job in keeping them. Is Brian selling his iPhone today? I have no idea. I didn't know we were talking about iPhones. I thought this was the slot car auction featurette. I'm going to have you read along, okay? Because I can't do everything here. All right, here we go. This is page 41. This is another classic. What I was saying is the conditions of all these cars are just terrific. He must have, Ted. He put them on the shelf and dusted them off because he got a great pre-used collection. And these are just really good condition. I want to say great condition. Some say excellent condition on eBay, but check this one out. And this is one to grab because of the color. But first of all, let's go into it. It's the Dune Buggy Coupe. It's not the tough ones, but it's the Dune Buggy Coupe. I can't read everyone. It does look good, Ted. Check this out, because it's the original. First and foremost, I noticed it's the original, what's called knobby sidewall tires. Okay, these are the original knobby sidewall tires. I can't read all these things, guys. You're gonna have to tell Brian. I can't. I don't have time. Call him. Talk to him.
What are they saying?
You're gonna have to read these. I can't. Ryan would read these. Tell Brian to give a price on the first car to take it out of the auction. I can't do that, Rod. We're not doing that. These are auction cars. You'll see them tomorrow night, 6 to 7. Knobby, look, check out these tires. Look at these tires on both sides. Look at that. The original knobby sidewall tires. And what's unique too about this is also I'm going to point out, and this is as close as I'm going to put it, guys, because I can't get my face against this screen and try to put my hands and do everything at once. Thank you, Kevin. The canopy roof is intact. It hasn't been broken and then re-glued. It's intact. It's still intact. You can see that from under there and along the seam of the window. Right, my producers don't help. They do other things, and I got to do everything. Check out under there, the canopy roof. Yes, there is a person in there. And I was going to ask you, Ted, why does the book say there's no drivers or no persons? Notice the line on page 41 that there's no bodies, and yet there it is right there. I like his haircut. It reminds me of Jack Dempsey, the high and tight. And look at it. Look at his hands on the steering wheel. That is just too cool. And again, that's that famous back there, the painted spare tire, the black painted spare tire. Look at that. This is it. I was watching along the seams here. Nothing's cracked or broken or scratched. Enjoy each and every time. Thank you, Adam. It's the nicest thing you've said all year. It's a plastic figure, Tim, not a real person. I know, James. It's not a real... Oh, my gosh. They call it a body, I think. But in the book, check the book for me, Ted. It says that. I don't know why, because there it is. You can see the body right there. Look at that haircut. The front is great shape. I know, that's what I noticed. That's kind of weird. And also, I noticed in the Beer's book that a lot of his body numbers don't correspond to the actual bodies with the inside. Because I take these off, get the inside body numbers when they're available or when they have them on there. And some of them don't match up to his body numbers. I agree, for the love of Mike. Let's see, the fenders, edges. Let's see if there's any dings there. I don't see any major dings. I'll go to the back. I don't see any major dings. Posts are in good shape. Okay, no driver means a separate driver arms piece. The Dune buggy has that molded in. Other cars have it separate. Oh. No, I haven't olive oiled it. I didn't olive oil this one. This is natural, and it's gorgeous. Posts are gorgeous. Just go to the body here. Open solder. Points. This looks really good. On the inside, or I should say on the side, right? See, this is Hong Kong right here, but I want to show you something here. Man, they used to develop spider web cracks. Oh, I didn't see any spider web cracks. See, right? Where is it? I can't get... It's underneath on the engine. It said U.S. patent Hong Kong chassis. U.S. patent Hong Kong chassis. And that's emboldened on the plastic. It's not just... Here's the little sticker that's there, the original sticker that says Hong Kong. But then it says U.S. patent Hong Kong. This has got to be a 4 out of 5. What do you guys think? Come on, give me a quick, look at that, look at this, 4 out of 5. What was the other thing I wanted to ask too, guys. Notice that the inverted, why is it the inverted pin? In other words, the pin's on the inside. I took this off. It's a solid 4, yeah, Ted. The pin's not there, it's on the inside. I called it an inverted pin guide. Why did they do that? Because that's the way it was when I was examining this. I thought that had broken off, but then I realized, well, that's just the nub. And then I took this off, and the pin's on the inside. Oh, okay, got it. So it sits on the shelf better. Well, Ted would know. If anybody knows about sitting a car on the shelf, it'd be Ted. Buy it for as much as you can and then put it on the shelf. Correct. Okay, that makes sense. Does it run? So what's that mean, Clint? Does it run? What are you asking me to do? It is definitely a force. Spin it. Spin it. All right, we're going to spin this baby. Whoa, yeah, this baby's hot. This is hot and ready to run. I got to do this so Robert doesn't get all upset, because when I do it upside down, he gets mad. But I can't hold it right and do this at the same time for some reason. You can see the wheels are working. And then when I'm looking through the camera lens, I can't line up the two prongs to the blades. Meat grinder? I don't... You guys can tweak the engines, okay? I got them running, period. Oh, I got to go look down over here. There. You got the gist, though. It does spin. Why won't this thing? I just did the spin. I like a squeak. So he says if it's a squeaky, it stops spinning. So it's probably broken now. I might as well just toss it out. Somebody says it sounds like, use the force, Tim. You can do it. Somebody says they like that sound because it sounds like it's been on the shelf. That baby, that's rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, I spun it, all right. Clean windshield, too. I forgot to mention that. It's got a lot of these are just gorgeous with the clean windshield. This is a green. It's the green one. It's in the book, and it has a 3 rating at the time. I should have given the year, too. This is 1962 to 1972. That's a nice looker. Okay. Okay, guys. Oops. I'm stuck to my finger. Any questions on it? No bugs on the windshield. No, I didn't see anything. Not really. I mean, just besides maybe some stones that got thrown up, maybe scratched, but otherwise, the guy seems pretty happy. I like that haircut. I like it. I like it too, Kevin. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be big. I like the little gas. I'm assuming that's where they put the gas, right? Look at that. Is that close enough, guys? When we get right. Look at that. And the underneath is, I always look underneath just to see what happened if it was cracked and then re-glued. This is clean as a whistle. Look at that, right up under there. You see that spot? You don't see a lot of this sometimes with the auctions. They don't give you a chance to look them over. This is a unique little piece. Very nice. Very nice. This gives you an opportunity to see what you might purchase or might bid on at the auction. This is a shelfer, right, Ted? Or run it. All right, let's put this one away. Let's get this one, put it to rest. I'll put my notes to rest. I always send my notes too. Whenever we do an auction and we sell, I always send my little Kolchak notes. Okay, I'm gonna see. I can't read and do all this at the same time, but I'll try. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Dune buggies used to stock the Volkswagens up front. They are all shelfers. Ted, do you ever run them, Ted? I mean, I'm surprised your car in the garage isn't up on a shelf. Or else you built a shelf under your car in the garage, so it just has that feeling. Oh. Welcome, Buck. All right, this one is another. These are all class. I gotta have a sip of my coffee here, my James Murray coffee. Yeah, that's the way I like it. All right, let's look at this one. This one's, I think, I'm doing this format because SVR likes it. Yes. See, SVR likes this format, and I'm using it, so you didn't have to look at me. This is on page 22 of the Beers catalog. Remember the Beers catalog, again, is 22 years old, yeah, or over. This is the 63 Buick Riviera. Wow. This is, okay, I'm going to have to jump on the Ted wagon for the shelving, because this one's another one of those. When you see it, this is examined, whether it runs or not, this is a shelfer. This is a classic. First and foremost, well, first of all, it's a yellow. It's yellow, has a 3 rating, but this is the only Buick that Aurora manufactured. They were big on Fords. But this is the only Buick that Aurora manufactured, which makes this kind of unique in a sense. Okay, first and foremost, front and rear chrome bumpers. I come in a little closer. Look at those. Look at those chrome bumpers. And they are in great shape. They're not broken off and then re-glued. Let me come around. SVR, I'm doing this for you. It's called the SVR look. Brought the camera around. Look at the, this is just gorgeous. I'm going to use that word on this thing because it's just got a sleek design, this Buick. And keep in mind too, this is something I'm finding more and more unique, is that the glass here, the glass is a separate piece, but it's in the original condition. In other words, it's not just part of the whole body. It's placed up under there. You can see the little spot where the nub is that attaches it to the roof. It's in its original condition. This is gorgeous. Look at the rear. I'm going to come a little closer maybe. Look at that. Look at this. Oh, I just love these windows and the originals. Oh, there's a good angle. You can see it right there where it's attached. It hasn't been broken, then re-glued. And then what's the one thing you know I like the most about these kinds of cars? Because it's kind of during my era of driving. This is a Buick. It's a 63 Buick Riviera.
That's Dad's favorite car.
Was it really?
The Riviera, yeah. He had one in Connecticut. He just loved the thing.
Huh.
It was like a gold one.
I do remember that one. It's the vent bars right there, those small little vent bars. My favorite part of a car was the little vent. And look at the bars are still there. Nothing's broken, nothing's nicked, nothing's cracked. Look at that. That is just, wow. Look at that. And just the front, nothing scratched. This must have been a shelfer also. These are all shelfers. Glass is separate though. And also, this would be considered, from my cold checking, this would be considered the non-cigar box version. And that's because the front post, you can tell, is not shorter. It's a longer front post. So this would not be a part of the cigar box version. Makes it kind of unique. And these posts are in great shape also. I'm going to spin this one around. Look at that post in there. Wow, that is nice. And the wheel wells, all of the wheel wells in today's cars, the slot cars, all in original condition. No cuts, no shaves, no alterations. This is the underbody. Looks like it's been run though. I mean, it's definitely, they are made to run, not sit on a shelf. Yes, I hear you, Kevin.
They're all made to run.
yeah, Brian just said they're all made to run.
If you don't run them, you shouldn't own them.
If you do, that's right. Tell them.
You shouldn't.
Tell them.
I mean, if you don't run that car once, you're never gonna.
Don't buy it.
Don't buy it.
All right, let's.
Don't buy it.
It's just beautiful. I mean, this is that's just a beautiful car. I'm gonna hold that for a second there. Just lap it up, guys. This is just a nice car. Nice color. Good question. I would probably more banana yellow. It's not as lemon as I would think. The light's a little bright. I run the ones I have one every day. Awesome. Let's spin this one. See what happens. Nothing. I had it running earlier. This one I had some troubles with. The other ones I was able to clean them up and get them to run. And this one, though, I think it's either that part. Let's see if I can. There we go. Why? I can't. I'm going to have to try it this way. She's going. She wants to go, and then she would just like conk. I know I got this on right. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. See, it gets going, and then she just was asleep. It needs a refreshing. Plain old yellow, not fancy yellow. That's what I see. I get it to, and then she just. There we go. There see how she's moving. Then she kind of goes to sleep again. It's like tired. See, I checked the commutator brushes. They're there and there on the inside. Then I cleaned off the armature area. Yeah, no name batteries. Spin while touching to battery. Oh, I see what you're saying. Now you want me to spin it while I'm touching to the battery. Unbelievable. Gosh. It's a Buick, Tim. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. It's a Buick. Okay, let's see if I can hold that. Of course, my fingers. It's just a parts car. $10. Oh my gosh. That's funny. This thing was going earlier. I don't get it. I'm still learning. I don't want to. Let's see if I can. There it goes. See? There. Can you hear it? I don't know if it's the it can't be the battery. I thought I put a new one in. You hearing it? Could be the blades. Maybe it's the blades, and they just need to be cleaned. And I'm just getting some connections in some parts of the blade. There she goes. Okay, there she goes. See? See what I'm talking about? Maybe it's the blades. Could it be the blades? They're just so grimy that... This is hard to do, and then with the camera. Talk about raw production. There. Okay, she does spin. You see that? See? All right, you heard it. You believe it. There she is. It does. So there she goes. You guys got it. I think it's the blades now. If I replace these blades, or there's a contraption I saw, it's like a fan, and you spin it, and it cleans off the parts of the blade that are patina or the grime or whatever, and then it'll probably really go. Because I got to get the right spots, it seems like, to get the battery to turn over. So that's what's probably it. But you just can't knock this one. This is oh, you can drop it, but you can't knock it. What do you think, guys? That's another like 3.5, 4. It's just in great shape. I'm not a Buick fan or Riviera fan, but this just is sleek. It looks nice. The vents. All right, let's move on to the next vehicle. Guys, I like it. Let's move on to the next one. Unless you got something else you want to add to this, always keep in mind. All right, let's just grab this next one. Hold on to your seats on this one, guys, because this is a blockbuster, and I don't think anybody has enough in their wallet for this. By the way, we're going to, because a couple of these are just dynamite, especially this one. I'm not going to check it with my tongue, is the we are going to put reserves on these. I'm learning to do that. And so tomorrow night when we put this and a couple others up, we're going to have, it's not going to be, we're going to have a price set. And if it doesn't go up above it, we're not selling it then. And we're just going to put it on the website for sale. Because this one is a classic too. And part of it's because of its condition. And it is kind of unique. While that Buick was unique, because the one is the only Buicks that the Aurora had made. This one here is page 112 in the Beers catalog. And this is called the Fall Guy pickup truck. The Fall Guy pickup truck. Check that out. Okay, I got it right there where you can see it. The Fall Guy pickup truck. 1982. Oh boy. 1982. This is in, I don't want to say mint condition because it's pre-owned. It's used. But let's work with this. It's brown and tan. Brown and tan. What's the reserve? We're not sure yet, James. We're working on it because the price is fascinating, and that we don't know what the reserve is going to be at this point.
$700.
Brian just said $700. Let's see. Just sell it at the reserve. Oh, and you will either sell it or put it on the website. That's true. No, the auction's fun. We like to talk to people. The point of the auction, we could just sell these. We could put a price on them and just sell them if you want. If that's what you guys want. Boom, boom. We could do that. Boom, boom. But why would the auction gets everybody involved and it's fun and it's a nice hour and we get the prices up and down. So if you guys don't want to do an auction, hey, I don't have to do this then. We could be done. Can I finish now? All right. Not you. I mean them. I'm asking them. This is the Fall Guy, and guess what? It has 3 stickers. 3 stickers, and they're still on this vehicle. And this is what I was cold checking. Where are the other stickers? Where are they? This is what's cool about this. It's the license plates. That is so awesome. The license plate. 3 stickers, yes. That's true, Kevin, but we can't lose money on these. Look at that. Just check out there. So that's 1. I can count too. I do a pretty good job when I cold check count. 1, 2, and where's the other sticker? 3. Yeah, outrageous. I don't know. Ryan and Brian take those decisions, guys. I just work here. Check out that Fall Guy though. How's that deal? Oh, there we go. Oh, that is so sweet. This thing is, that's what's first and foremost. It's just kind of cool. It's very clean. It's just a cool Fall Guy. This is 1982, guys. 1982. It still has all 3 stickers. People are wondering where are those stickers? Well, there they are. Now let's move on. The Fall Guy is the first of the Aurora licensed product. When Aurora started licensing their products, this was the first one. First of the Aurora licensed products. I think that's pretty cool. The Aurora products, and this is on this, the Aurora products, and that's what it says on the inside, on the body. Aurora Products 1971-001. That's 1971-001. Aurora Products. It says that on the inside body part. Inside body part. Okay, let's go back to basics. What's beautiful about this too is everything's intact. Everything. The lights, or I should say I think those are the horns. The lights, the roll bars, the bar supports back here. Check out the front grill, the little tow mechanism. Might be the wrong chassis. Don't know about that. I'm going to get to the chassis. It's a G Plus made in Singapore. That's kind of interesting. That it might be the wrong chassis. G Plus made in Singapore. What's interesting though about the Fall Guy too is that when they first designed these, the designers didn't compensate for the size of the chassis. And so the Fall Guys have a very, very snug chassis. So it can be difficult for the slot car person to insert or remove the chassis. It's not because the chassis per se the wrong chassis or the chassis are off. It's the designers themselves when they first designed this. And you can't argue with me because I definitely cold checked this contacting the office, is that when they designed it, they got the width incorrect right in here. And so it's very tight. When you put the chassis on, they're very tight. So if some of you are finding, if you have these and you have the Fall Guy, if you have these and you find yourself, why is it always hard to get the chassis in? It's because they didn't design the width correctly. So it's a little thin here.
Yeah.
Now, check out, let's see, what else was there I had here? Roll bars, fenders are intact. And that was the side, yeah. This chassis here, now Ted says it's the wrong chassis. It's a G Plus, and I did find on the side here it says 35 on the chassis. It says 35-001. I had to take it off to be able to read it. So he's saying it's the wrong chassis, and it may be. I don't know. I don't know what chassis would go to it. So should be magnet traction. Okay. And if you guys have a magnet traction, it's still going to be snug to put on and take this off. Just be careful when you do it. This is just such great. I don't have a magnet traction, so I don't know what they. But let's spin this thing and see what it does do. All right. See if I can. I wish there was a way I could do this, or I need a holder. All right, let's try it this way. Oh, and I forgot the windshield too. Just look at that windshield. It's getting close there. And the guy in there waving, you see him there. Oh, he had to bend over there. He had to get his cup of coffee, so he bent over to get the coffee fell on the floor. And here we have that windshield. Check that windshield. I mean, that's just so cool looking. This thing is just in great shape. This is a classic to get. And these were running some varied prices, and I've kind of stopped with the pricing averages because they vary, but this one is going to I won't say any more than that. This is one to have. Let's see what she sounds like. Let's see what we can do here. I just wish I could get this thing on there. Oh, no. Oops, got it on there. No, that's right. That's right. Why is it? There we go. I'm just holding it here. You guys can listen in here and determine. You can discuss it. You can tell me. But I got it finally. The two blades to the blade. You hear it? Let me know when you're done hearing it. Shoulder machine gun. Hey, get it and tear it down and oil it up. I don't know what you do. I just know you gotta clean the commutator brushes and then the armature copper part. It's a screamer. Lots of laughs. There you go. This is just really nice. Look at that. Tell me about it. Anything from you guys? I'm not getting some there. Oh, there's the number right there. The 1935 001. But Ted said this is probably not the right chassis. But whatever chassis it is, that's the one that's on here. Well, I would hate it when I do it upside down. But she grinds. Another sweet. This is gonna be a beauty tomorrow night. 6 to 7. Yeah, that's right, Rich. I wouldn't know a slot car if it flew off the track and hit me. You're right. Look at that. That is nice. Boy, you could put some stuff back in there. Fishing pole, fishing tackle, your cooler. Off and don't forget the wheel wells. Yeah, everything's original. Nothing's altered, nothing's broken. Then reapplied. I checked those bars there and there and there. Nothing's reapplied with glue. It's in great shape, and I just love the idea of the GMC and then the Fall Guy license plates. All right. What do you think? It's okay. I'm gonna put her back into the rack. You guys have been too good. All right. You guys have been so enthusiastic. All right, let's put that one down. Don't forget, guys, for those that are new to the show or the stream, you come along tonight. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. We do carry Greenberg's Guide to Aurora Slot Cars, Thomas Graham. We have this book, and this is the one that, again, as I always mention, has this particular picture. I show this a lot, but it's just a cool illustration of information that's in the book. But it's got the armature assembly there, and there's the proper term of the commuter brushes, the drive pinion. All this is pretty cool, where you can clean. And it's just got great photos in it. And what's kind of neat about it, kind of close up. It is a great book. Thanks, Kevin. I'm trying to get farther back. Do you need something? Oh, I thought you were. Anyway, got that. This is cool. And what we have here is this book, again on Amazon, used. We mentioned this is 81.85. I printed this off. It's on Amazon. This is the used 81. I don't get it. 81.85 used. But here at ProTinkerToys.com, you can get the same book, brand new, for only $19.99. So like I said, if you want a book about Aurora slot cars, the history of all of it, let me give you a little. I'm giving you a little advertisement here. But slot cars, Thunderbirds, scales, the trials, AFX, the magnetism, all this information with price lists and photo references, it's awesome. And you can get this for only $19.99. I'll ship it right out for you. And in fact, if you do get one, I will send with it a signed picture of Turbo Timbo, aka Sly. My brother just said that's disgusting. Well, I mean, some guys were asking for it, and that's why I was just. I'm doing an ad right now, so anyway, I will send you a signed copy. I keep this in here just to show you guys how. Come to ProTinkerToys.com. Forget the Amazon. Right, I think you're allowed to say that, aren't you? It's less expensive for sure. I mean, plus you get one of these babies. You know what I'm saying? All right. Because Kolchak, you guess Kolchak did it. That's my brother, Brian. Gotta go, the general is calling. Lots of laughing. All right. Let's see now. Let's move on to the next vehicle. Boy, Mandy made us a really nice lunch yesterday, Ryan and I. She baked up a big container of sauerkraut and sausage. Tonight I got to go into town to get some German sausage. Bahama Mama German sausage. That's the best kind to get, guys. And I put that with sauerkraut. We're having that for lunch tomorrow. Ryan wants some. Part of my assignment. Oh. Well, there's my picture of. Oh, don't forget, guys. I'm going to point up here. Oops, right there. That painting is for sale. Don't forget, that painting is for sale. 18 by 24 oil on canvas. Ooh, deer sausage sounds good. Hope it's spicy. I like it a little spicy. That's why Bahama Mama German sausage is excellent. It just has just the right spices. It's not hot. I'm not saying hot, but it has a nice zing and has a nice flavor. All right, now we're getting down to the last two. This is the second to the last car, and this is a little primo. Nice and yes, it is. That is. Oh, it is. Okay. Needs tuna. Oh, brother. All right, let's go to this one here. This is page 109 in the Beers catalog. It's the Plymouth Roadrunner stock car. Don't get this mixed up with some of the other stock cars that are shown, because sometimes the angles and the coloring and the line and the number can be different. But this is the Plymouth Roadrunner stock car number 30. There's the 30. Obviously, you can see that. There's the 30 there. Let me see if I can come in. That's clear, isn't it? Look at that. So Plymouth Roadrunner stock car, number 30. It was 1972 to 1979. Boy, that does look like a 72 to 79 form and shape, doesn't it? A Plymouth Roadrunner stock car. Orange, yellow, orange. They call that an orange, yellow, orange. That coloring. And then watch for the number 30. Some of these will be 43, but this is the 30. This is just gorgeous. I gotta break it down again. For those that are into slot cars, you know what's going on. I just want to break it down so you know what's going on. Because check. I'm gonna come in close too. There's the net web and the bar that goes to it. Nothing's broken or cracked. This is what's awesome about some of these cars. The bars here, not cracked, not split. Got your three little marks up here. Okay, you got the bar there. Look at this back in here. Look at that. Nothing's broken, nothing's cracked. All right. Come back around here. Nothing's broken, nothing's cracked on the rear. That's just in good shape. Good shape. This one has had this is in good shape, right? Check out the front grille. The front grille and the rear grille are chrome. All right, check that out right there. Front and the rear grille, chrome. Beautiful. This is beautiful. Look at yeah, it is sweet. I agree, Kevin. Clean as a whistle. I think so. I mean, there's probably something I couldn't find much, but it's super. It's like it came right out of the trailer, dropped it down, and was voom voomed, ready to go. All right, original windshield. I got to go back to that again. That's becoming so important for collectors, is that they're not cracked or replaced or re-glued. These are the original windshield. This is the tinted original windshield. I went on the inside too. Oh yeah, I went on the inside and I checked. I had to take the chassis off, and I went on the inside to check the number here. The body number is a 1762. Let's see if I can get this close. I gotta come up this way. Actually, I probably should have done it this way, but it's 1762-001. But I actually took this off to make sure to convert to check that. Look at that. Everything is just. Look at the inside here. Excellent condition. Excellent. I'm just gonna say the word excellent on this. The rear back here, excellent condition. It's like the saying hadn't raced. Bottom is, yeah, the bottom is, yeah, that's true. It is clean as a whistle, isn't it, Clint? Look at that. That is funny. That is, yep, that's super clean. Got the exhaust pipes here and here. They're not broken off. They're there. Wow. It's just in great condition. Looks brand new, yes. Maybe I should olive oil it. Should I put some olive oil on it? Okay, we're going to run this, but I wanted you to think ahead of time because you can tell me this. It may have new shoes, but this has got something. When I took this apart, I was like, what the heck is this thing? It was like a hood, a plastic hood with a little knob that was sticking up, and then under it, where it dropped into one of the what do you call those little gears? There was a little notches in the gears. All right, yeah, needs a new shelf to sit on. So you're going to hear something funny, and that's what we're going to talk about for in a minute. But you're going to hear something funny when I fire this baby up. And you'll know. You're going to know. Yeah, that. Yeah. Okay, Ted. You always have to spoil it. You just always have to. You just have to put your 2 cents in too soon. Couldn't you just let me run it first, just so then I could talk about it? I mean, why don't look at a spoiler there? It's all intact. Everything. Oh, this thing is just awesome. Anyway, thanks a lot, Ted. You always. Sounds like a bunch of. Sounds like Brian had too many donuts. Now, let's put it this way. I can't do this through the camera lens. Sounds like a bunch of farts, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what I thought, James. That's Brian sitting next to him watching a movie. You know what I'm saying, guys? I look down at the screen and then this thing slides on me and I can't get it to go. Anyway, that's what, I found that out. Then it's a Magna Sonic chassis, which is kind of cool. Now, a little slower. Is that true then? Something is rubbing. Something's rubbing. Good gosh. This is called a Magna Sonic. There's a gear, and then there's a block that goes over top of it that has a little nub in it, and the nub hits as this little gear is spinning. But does it have headers? What does it have? And when it hits the gear, so there's a gear, and then a nub drops in there, and so when that's spinning, it going it makes that sound. And it's the Magna Sonic. It's like when we were kids with bicycles. You took a baseball card or a football card, and you attached it to your tire, and it would hit as it came around and hit the pole. Okay, isn't that the idea? It's kind of cool. Just really, it's just a cool sound. But I think it makes the go slower, right? So it. Oh gosh, this humor is just. I can't get on. I want to get to this part right here. This is what's. Look at this. This is just gorgeous. Check that line there. It's not broken. It's not broken off. Coming close. Yeah, I agree, James Murray. It's a 5+. This is a 5+er. Look at that. Just excellent shape. I don't know. This is a shelfer, I guess. You got to run them, though, once, don't you? Maybe videotape it and then shelf it. Tires probably could be new tires. I see a little cut there, a little groove right in there. Maybe that. But you heard it. It spins. You could probably tinker it some more. Made in Singapore, right? Singapore. Yep, made in Singapore. AFX. What do you think, guys? Thumbs up? 1 to 5, I got a 5+. That's interesting, though. I forgot to ask, too. I was going to ask Ted why. It's got 30, 30, 30. Why is what's the 3? Oh, it's the engine, the 360. Is that what it is? Okay. Easy 4. I'd say it's 4. I'm putting on, heck with you guys. I'm going 5 on this one. I'm not going to shortchange it. As you look at Nadia's. This is just beautiful. Back in there. Original tinted windows. This is awesome. 1972, 1979. This will be again on the auction. Okay, well, all right, 4.9 then. How about that? I'm gonna go 4.9. Missing rear wing. Where? There's no That's not missing. Nope, check the book. Check the book. That's 4-5. Good job, guys. This is very nice. All right. I know, Ted. I'm just giving some of them. You know, Ted, just because you want to move things along and you know everything about these cars, other people like to take time to look and to relax and do their back stretches. I'm gonna put that in there. I mean, you don't have to rush. I mean, where are you gonna go? You gonna go mow your yard or something?
Which Ted?
You know, Ted.
No, I don't know.
Our Ted.
There's lots of Teds.
Well, this is the Ted. Mister, I have my cottage tag. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna tell you, Adam. I'm not gonna tell you.
Where's the last one?
Right there.
Oh, you already did it?
No, I'm doing it now.
Oh, the pickup truck?
Yep, the pickup truck.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that good?
No, it isn't actually.
I love the smell of coffee.
I'm sure you do.
Oh. All right, guys. Ted's heading up to the cottage on Sunday. Must be nice to have a cottage. I should have gotten that. I should have gone. No, I'm not going to tell you what I should. It's just. All right, let's go. Let's move on here. I'm not going to tell you any of my stories. Okay, This is the creme de la creme. I don't care what anybody says. I have cold checked this one. This one is and there you go. That's the. Remember, you buy a Greenberg book, you get my free psych. Kind of, yeah, you're right. I'll just can that. Kind of. This is creme de la creme. This is on page 26, the beer's catalog. I saved this one for last. I don't care what list Ted gives me. This is going to be last, or it's going to be last or first, or it'll be in the middle. Because this one's awesome, and this one, the prices are outrageous. Tan T-Jet will break when you look at them. The car to the picture, I think it was Turbo Timbo's picture. I'm pretty sure. This is vintage, gentlemen. Vintage. Okay? Vintage. This is on page 26 of the beer's catalog. It's the International Wrecker tow truck. Vintage. No, it's not my favorite. I don't have favorites. I'm just fascinated by their history, by their structure, by their design, etc. I don't have a favorite, okay? So knock it off with the favorite. My favorite is Mandy's cooking when I'm visiting. All right, and we had some really good sauerkraut German, or not German sausage, just basic sausage. But she makes a bocadilla that's just a knockout. Remember that bocadilla she made me, guys? Well, I'm not gonna show you the picture. I don't want to bore you. Oh, yeah, Adam, I will. If you know Adam, I'm not gonna tell him anything. I'm working with the guys here with the car. If he wants to know about how your subs you're working, he can read these comments, or you can talk to him or call him, or you send him an email, okay? So there. This is the International Wrecker tow truck, 1964 to 1972. I'm going to bring this baby up because this one's big, and I mean big. First and foremost, it's tan and red. This is what's called a tan and red. It has a 3 rating. This was very, oddly enough, and Ted can help me out on this. Yes, that's true. It wasn't, you were probably alive when it came out. Tan and red with a 3 rating on the beer's catalog, which though is 22 years old, and it's the ratings within all the other trucks. This was very popular in its day, all right? Very popular. Okay, I'm just saying Ted can verify this, okay? Now he wants to say, you guys are, oh, that freedom train is coming down the line. The year 1964 to 1972. I said that, Cliff. What, were you taking a nap or something? I just said it. 1964 to 1972. Very popular in its day. Good gravy. Now, here's what's just okay. Sorry. Well, stay awake, okay? Get a cup of coffee and stay awake. Settle down, Jim. Slot Valley Racing. Oh yeah, this is okay. First and foremost, they would come with a horn, which was very rare, but this has the top black roof. Yeah, that's a tow hook. Could you hold on a minute? I'll get there. Gosh, you guys are just so impatient. I don't know how people deal with it. All right, can I just stick with this first? This is the light on top. Otherwise, they're doing a horn. Here, I'm gonna get close. Notice the light there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 5. 5 lights, and then the big one right there. The very rare ones of these tow trucks, which doesn't really take the value away from this. This is still awesome. Is that this is a light and not the horn. So that's for clarification. Yes, Ted. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Ted, for letting them know that. That's exactly what I was trying to get apart. No, it's not missing anything. This is not missing anything. This is what it is. This is the hitch, but it does not have the hitch that drops. No, there's no driver. This is parked in a parking lot. Good God. Oh my gosh, I gotta. Oh. I'm gonna back up here. You know what? I'm gonna move forward and just deal with those that are correct. Thank you, Ted. Thank you for verifying this. None of them have what's called a hitch. It's a black painted right here. Back here is painted black. And it has no hitch. So you can put a paper clip with a hook on if you want to. I don't care. You do what you want. These are in excellent condition. These are just so cool looking. This is how they were made back then, 64 to 72. Look at the condition that's in. I'm going to just stay focused. Even got a little toolbox back there. Anybody ever check that toolbox? A little container there with the parts. There's the line that would go up to the top of the hitch. Look at that. And then check out the piping there and the inside. Clean. Gonna swing it around. Now this is actually silver painted. This is not chrome. This is silver painted. Front grille is front grille is painted silver, which is kind of cool. And then it has the little markings on the license plate there. I don't know if that's an MM-1 or an HH-1. I'm going with more of the MM. The truck would look good with a layer of dust sitting on a shelf. And then get really close, you see the little emblem right there on the front there. This is in great condition. And check out the knobby original. Yes, you heard it. You heard it first at ProTinkerToys.com. The original knobby tires. Check those out. Wheel wells, nothing's been cut, nothing's been altered. Yeah, it would look better going around the track. I could see Ted and Kevin. Is the driver, and then Ted sits on the shelf. No, the lights don't illuminate, and the horn doesn't blow. Jeez, you guys, check out the back here. This is just sweet. This is a classic. It's vintage, okay? Vintage. I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to hear you guys grumbling and complaining about this. If you want one, you better get your credit cards ready or whatever. Gold teeth, whatever you have. Look at the windshield in here, okay? Original tires, front painted grille. I mean, this is antique stuff. Not antique, but vintage stuff. Very popular. And this is one of those other ones we're putting a reserve on, okay? There's a white version, and I found this online. It has shocks. Yes, it has shocks. Check the bottom here, the shocks. It has shocks on it. And it moves. It pulls other slot cars around. This is incredible vintage piece, 64 to 72. I got online. Okay, we're going to spin it in a minute, Kevin, but I really cold checked this one to death. And I found out there's a white version out there, a white version, and it's running. In other words, the color's white here. It's not It's not the okie dokie. It's not the, this is a tan. This is called the tan and red. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to prove to you guys some things that are out there. So here is the white version. This is the white version that's out there. Identical, but in fact, ours even looks better. But see, I should push this back. You see the light here, and then the 4 lights, 5 lights there. There's the toe without the hitch, right? There's I think these are the ones that had, I don't know if the original nubby needles or nubby toes. Check out the price on this one though. I'm just dropping the, we're doing reserves. I'm just telling you what's shown. Now again, sure, your question is going to say, well, what did it sell? Did it not sell? Or don't know on those things. I'm just sharing some things on the white version, all right? And then I even went deeper into it. This is the R version. I'm going to spin this around so it looks similar to that. There's our, look at it, this beat up, look dirty. Yeah, it's a little dirty. Can't tell if it's the original tires, but there's the hitch. There's the line. Couldn't see, didn't have a front part to it. Didn't get a chance to look at that. I had to scratch that off. 110. Yes, you saw it. 110 right there. All right. I'm just sharing things. Now again, guys, I don't know if they're selling, if they're not selling, if they are selling, if somebody's making it, if they sold 2 or 3. That's just not the point. The point is they're out there for these types of prices, like Mudrun.
Mudrun what?
What?
What did you say? Mudrun what?
Nothing. I'm just talking.
No, what did you say? Mudrun?
No, light mud brown.
Oh, I thought you said mudrun.
No, I'm reading some of these comments. I can't read, do cinematography, camera, produce, music. There's no music from the producer music. Show this, show pictures, read comments, and try to give information out all at the same time.
Why not?
So don't ask me. It's actually called a tan red. Because they call it that and that side. Because they're painted on the side. Look at that. This is on page 126. Let's go to that. Show you guys. You're all standing there going, give me a bunch of 126. 126. Oh, come on. There's newer versions, I think, that have come out. But this is that. It figures. I always have the wrong pair of gloves to try to open up the one page I want. Unbelievable. That's not even the right page. Then 26, not 126. There it is. Okay, I'm going to show you the pictures of them guys. There you go. That helps. There's the white version down there. The white, they call it the white and red. You see it down there to the left? Right here. That's the one I was showing. It was 165. Then if you come up and across, I'll do this slowly for those that need to get your reading glasses on. There's the tan red, number 3. Ours is identical to that, even down to the tires. Check that out, tan red, even down to the tires. All right, this was the 165. And these are averages that I see out there. It's not that there was one, and this is 110, plus shipping. These are just some of the pricings that I was seeing, that I was cold checking. I'm not saying that's the value. I'm not saying anything like that. I'm just telling you, watch what you see, what's happening in the slot car industry. So there probably will be a reserve of some sort on this one. Don't know what it is. Upper management has to make that decision. Yeah, the turquoise one is insanely rare. I have one at home in Warsaw, but I'm not showing anybody it.
$50.
Upper management just contacted us from the other department. They just sent a runner down with some information. It looks like it's going to be a $50 reserve. That's Should be 75, but I'm going with what upper management says. There'll be a $50 reserve on this one and the Fall Guy truck. This is just okay. Let's spin it too. Let's just have a little spin here. I tell you though, this is vintage. How many? Let me ask this: how many have this? How many have this vehicle? Before I spin it, I'm not going to spin it until I get a response from everyone. How many have this vehicle, this slot car? Not me. Okay, Kevin doesn't have one. Thank you, Kevin. You get a signed picture of Kolchak, a slot car investigator, for responding. I appreciate that. James Murray, not me. James Murray, not me. Nope. So none of you have this. Me in a different color. What's your color, Ted? What's the color? Ted, what's the color? I do. Oh, Rick, what's your color? Not me. Nada. Not me. Not me. A lot of you don't have this. Okay, well, then you need to get it. That's all I'm saying. Yellow. Oh, you have the yellow one. Oh, I was next. Yeah, that's a nice one. But this is even better. Let's see if I can. There we go. There, moronic pest. What's your color, moronic? What's your color? No, I've got the turquoise one, Adam. I have the turquoise. I've had it for 23 years. I'm letting it rip, Clint. I don't know where you are. Unless we have a delay. Come on. I can't do this through the camera lens. Same color as yours? Oh, cool. She spins. You guys heard it. I just cannot. There we go. I'm tired of Robert. I'm going to just do it this way because then I can get a second look at the blades and match them up. She's running. So she's in great shape. 64 to 7, 1972. She's still running. She's still out there to haul, pick up, and haul. This is a nice one. This is one that you really, if you don't have it, you should, especially the tan and red. Now the turquoise, yes, that's so rare, it's ridiculous. It's insane. I like that word, insanely rare. But this one, and some of you have some of the yellow one. I don't know if anybody have the white one. I have it in red, white, tan, yellow, and green. Wow. You got them all. Sheesh, practically. This will be available at the auction tomorrow night between 6 and 7. The producer, Ryan, will be back. He'll be running the auction. I just do the play-by-play. Just getting really close on that because I'd like to, right there, see the seat? Look at that seat in there. Anybody else have any comments on this? And the steering wheel. Oh, my gosh, look at that. And this is even better. The picture was from that I got off of the internet that was all dirty and grimy. I didn't touch this. No, I did not olive oil this. As is. Look at that. Look at that. Let me know if I'm going too fast. I just think instead of, the chromes, it's just kind of cool with the painted silver. So, did anybody find out with the license plate what that HH is? That an HH or an MM? I just can't tell by the angle or the print on that. I want to say MM, but anybody got an idea? I'm trying to get as close as I can for detail. Ted, any idea? Anybody? Holding it as long as possible. Well, tell me if you do. Posts are in good shape. Back, that is just beautiful. That's a vintage piece, a vintage piece. Oh, it is MM. Okay, so it is an MM. So the average is about 110, but 90, 110, 120. What do you model? Oh, model motoring. I don't know. That's a good question. Very popular in its day, though. The top is painted black with the red light. Cool. Original tires. I mean, this is just, all right. Excellent condition. Usually you see the chips in the back. Ooh, interesting. Thank you for that I appreciate that. So I'd like to hear. Thank you, Moronic. I should say MP. MP. I'll call you MP. Get you closer for MP there. Look at that handle right there. You can almost open it up. Yeah, or more of the modeling. Look at that. I should probably take some olive oil right there and kind of clean that right there. I like those lights up there, right there, lights. It's quiet in here today. Got quiet all of a sudden. All right. So let's do this. Let's put the group out here. See if I can get the right angle. Take this baby. My cold tracking notes. I leave you guys. I put them in there. So you want me to see. So Dune buggy. So Dune buggy, roadrunner, Tyco Pro, Fall Guy. You want the Fall Guy at the end? So you want? Let's see. Let's have some fun here. We'll play slot card checkers. So take that and that. Switch. Make that there. That there. Let's see if I can get. Dune buggy first. Come on, stuck to my glove. Dune buggies first, and then the Tyco Pro. Oh, the Dune buggies first. That's right. Roadrunner second, right? Oh, gosh, everything's sticking to the cotton glove. There. Let's see if I got this so far. Dune buggy, Roadrunner, Tyco Pro. Well, you put the Buick over here, huh? Unbelievable. Got to come up with a different system. Doing the best I can as an amateur. There we have it for the auction for. That's right. So we got the Dune buggy, the Roadrunner, the Tyco Pro, the Fall Guy, the Buick Riviera, and last but not least, if that's what you wanted.
I don't know slot cars. I didn't.
Oh no,
buy
that's
slot
right.
Cars. I don't like slot cars.
Wait a minute, I got these wrong.
Yeah, you got to come on. You got to get them straightened out here.
Yeah, this is Ted. I got this one. The Fall Guys at the end. I think that's what he wanted.
Well, maybe I don't want it at the end.
Well, tow truck. Oh, there we go. There we go. Gentlemen, there we go. The Dune buggy, Roadrunner, Tyco Pro, tow truck, Buick, Fall Guy. Awesome. These are going to be blockbusters. There will be reserves on the, I think Brian says reserves on the Fall Guy and the tow truck, I think. Oh, which way are you going to do? I'm not bidding on any of them. I don't bid. I don't remember. Slot cars. I don't buy slot cars. I don't like slot cars, but I can drive slot cars. Turbo Tipo. I think it's a very nice lineup. And gentlemen, you are my favorite group. You guys are just so encouraging. You just make my day. I look forward to doing these auction featurettes. We got some time changes happening in the future, but not right away. Next week I'll be off. I have a 1 week break. I get to take a vacation, and so I get a week off to do some other stuff that needs to be done on a vacation, which would be nice to make. I can't get to the beach though. Can't get to the beach, but I've got some other stuff I got to take care of, so I'll be gone next week. But we still have this week. We still have the auction featurette. We still have race night. And the following week, next week, I'll be back. But we made it. We got this under. within an hour and a half. So we're doing great. That's what we're trying to shoot for. And I appreciate everybody's work. Check these out. Think about it over the weekend. Let's see, what is this? No, think about these now. Because then later, I think we're going to be rescheduling the auction featurette. We're going to be rescheduling that at the end of August to Friday afternoons at 4, I think. I agree. I'm with MP. I'd say the Tyco Pro is really the rarest vehicle there, but fewer people appreciate the Tyco. Boy, that is right on. And that's why probably that would be one of interest. That one. I agree, MP. And I think if anybody catches this featurette that's into the Tyco Pro, this could go big. I agree, 100%. That's what I noticed out there. I don't think they get as much respect as some of these others. But what are you going to do? Okay, thanks, James. Well, it ain't gonna be evening, Jack, so you can get another job. Anyway, you can always watch the stream later. That's all there is to it. All right, I'm gonna sign off. Brian, you got anything last? We'll see him tomorrow, right?
No, hold on. I'll bring over here for a minute.
Okay, okay. So the auction featurette is over. You want me to shut it off and then you turn it back on so they can keep this separate as a separate stream? You want to extend it for some time? Mm-hmm. You want me to shut this off as the feature?
No, I want to just say one more thing before.
Because you can go. I just don't want to waste any more time.
Oh, what do you mean time?
We're trying to keep this under an hour and a half so people see it as an auction featurette for an hour and a half on live stream later in the evening.
Yes, I know.
So don't drag it out.
You're not on a lot.
Or start it up, turn it off and start it up again, and then have your own show.
I don't want to do another show. I just want to. Okay, so.
Bye.
So if you want a copy of the alpha version of the catalog, just send me an email. And I just finished
You're losing them. They're waiting for you to say something.
hold on a second.
I could have kept. I had so many things I could have kept going with. I'm sorry.
All right, last page. Okay, so this is the rough draft of the Auto World catalog of all items that are current. I've got about 9 more that are going to add to this. I just kind of made this up, and I've got to keep adding to it and changing it. So if you send me an email, I'll send you this rough draft. So you'll have one of them, but by the end of August, I have to have this done because I'm going to the nurses show in Vegas and we're going to be selling to retailers. So I've got to make sure this is all finished by the end of August. And it's pretty good. It's pretty awesome. It's pretty detailed. It has all your Auto World cars. Just send me an email and I will buzz that out to you. Oh, you can see. So all you do is you just send an email to me and I will email this to you. And if you wanted one mailed to you, wait until the end of August. But you can send me an email, say, Brian, please mail me one of these when they're ready, because we'll be doing one every 3 months. This will be a new catalog. I don't know what, every 3 months. Because I can print them real cheap on this Epson printer. I mean, it's a lot of color, but these Epson printers don't use it. It's cheap. It's like less than a penny a piece. So if you want one, I'm pretty proud of this. I've been spending on this for the last 2 weeks. I've been working on this, setting up a template and getting this all ready. I've already got it downloaded for a PDF file already. So if you want this PDF, it's all ready to go. If you send me an email, I'll have it to you in 5 seconds. Ted Baker's already gotten his. Who else got? Vin. I already sent one to Vin. I already sent one to Theodore Baker. So if you want one, it's a PDF file. Basically, it's just like this. I'll show you how it works. So just open it up like this. And you just scroll down and it's all one big catalog. And you can mark on it if you want to. And then send it back to us. Or write down all the item numbers you want. Or you can get online. This is really a tool for being online. You could just type in the number. Hey, I want that one. Hey, I want this one. So that's what it really is. It's really to help customers buy more, make it easier for them to buy, and for them to actually see all these cars. They might look and say, like this assortment right here. Hey, I don't have that car. Hey, I want that car. And then they might go on the website and buy one. So my goal is to get about 100,000 of these out to people so that they can have a good catalog of everything that is available. Now, this is not even halfway. This is halfway finished. Okay, just so you know, I don't have any of the Thunderjets. Number 67, 72, I got 75, 77, 79, 81, 85, and 86. There's a lot of Thunderjets that aren't even in this catalog, but it is everything that is current. Auto World catalog. So Adam wanted an Auto World catalog. So Adam Hurt wants a catalog, so I'm going to send him a catalog. Let's see here. Mega. Oh, I can't do that one. That's too big. First draft. All right, so Adam has gotten his catalog. I am pretty proud of this because I wanted to get this all finished for the nurses show, and I've had a lot of people that I have had a lot of people ask me, hey, can I get a catalog? And so I thought, you know what, it's easy to do this. I'll just whip this together, and so that's what I did. I whipped it together and it's all ready to go. I just have to any new subs I bought from you, the new subs I bought from you works great in our pool. All right, good. I'm going to try it in ours. Okay, Joe West wants a catalog. Okay, thank you for doing this for all of us. Hey, my pleasure. So I'm going to send him first draft. Okay, well, that's it for today, guys. We want to thank everybody for watching our live streams. I got mine. Thanks, Brian. No problem. Don't forget, this is only a rough draft, and I have about 9 new. I have a ton of new other items to put in it. I've also got to get all the race masters in it. So please give me at least till next week. I should have another 50% of it done. It'll just keep, we're just going to keep adding to it. Okay. So thank you very much. You guys have a great evening. We'll see you tomorrow. Well, I don't know. Ryan might. Yeah, we're going to see tomorrow night, race night. Kevin, sell it out as an update. Send it out as an update. Send it out as an update. Good show, guys. Thank you to all of us when it is done. I'm going to be sending, I've already set a new file up in, Ted Baker now has asked for a catalog. I'm looking at my mailbox. I can't find the catalog email. Try sending it again. So I got to send it again to Ted Baker. Merged document compressed. First, DRAF Brian. All right, got it. Got it. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you tomorrow.